I've been thinking about it. Doesn't really make sense to have two WRs, two of the same bike, in my stable. And for that reason, I made a listing on Craigslist to sell my 2011 WR250R. It's boiling hot right now. The fact is, I listed my legacy WR250R Supermoto on Craigslist, getting a feeler on what the market value of the Supermoto is. Gonna sell it with Supermoto trim and the dirt wheels. And I'm actually going to meet up in the exchange zone to show to someone right now. So we'll see how this goes. So this guy wasn't very interested, and he didn't make an offer. On the Craigslist ad, I did put a link to a video that showed the bike start up and also how it sounded. It also gave potential buyers, a walk around it, and here's a short clip of that video. I showed the bike to a couple more guys, and eventually I got a decent offer. Anyway, so I got a commitment to buy. It's a July 4th weekend, so he's going to get his cash together, and I'm going to get all my parts for the bike, and hopefully we'll arrange for next week sometime to do the transaction. Yeah, I think I had it posted on Craigslist for 2-3 weeks maybe. Almost immediately I got inquiries. Probably about, I don't know, 1 or 2 a day. Yeah, otherwise the inquiries were like, how low can you go, and would you sell it? Would you sell just the bike without the Supermoto wheels? But anyways, I think I have a deal. Loading up my legacy WR250R for the last time. She's being sold today. So I can make room for maybe a new bike. Yeah, you're gonna have fun with that, man. Let me know how that goes. So it's official, my legacy WR250R has been sold. The guy that I sold it to was a newer rider, kind of like me, a couple years ago, where he wanted to learn how to ride dirt and streets, but didn't want to buy a new machine. He got it with the dirt wheel setup and the Supermoto wheels and the box extra parts, and he's going to have a ton of fun for sure. Pretty confident that the legacy WR250R went to a good owner, to a good home. I also threw in the Ultimate MX hauler, so we really got the complete package. That was my first bike. Definitely a lot of fun for me, learning how to ride on that thing. Took it to the trails a bunch. Had a lot of fun on it with going up hills, single track. I dumped it quite a bit as a learner, but it always started up strong and ran straight. I think converting it to Supermoto was a fun experience for me. I definitely think working on your bike helps you understand its capabilities and makes you be a better rider. I mean, the 250R is definitely fun still for me, but I'd really like to try other platforms. I like the DRZs, and a 400 dual sport might be good as a counterpart to my 250R, but it's a very similar bike. So also looking at the enduro slanted dual sports like the 500 EXE F or the FE 500 or even a Beta. But honestly, I'm a 50-50 rider, so I'm not sure if that might be too much for the street. I'm just not down with too much maintenance intervals, so, but those are awesome machines, no doubt. Also, maybe I think a larger dual sport like the KTM 690 or the Husky 701, or even the Tenere 700 or the KTM 790. Those all look like potential options. But the pinnacle of dual sport riding, even adventure riding, I guess even motorcycles as a whole, and to me would be definitely a stretch, that BMW GS 1250, the new ones, the GSAs even, that's a lot of bike, but man, that's a nice machine the more I research about it. You know, dark horse too is that I've got my eye on is a Harley. I'm not a bagger type guy. The Sportsters look cool, the 883 1200 irons, they look pretty cool. But the Harley that's really catching my eye, they don't make anymore. It's the XR 1200X, the flat trackers. Man, I think that would definitely be a different riding experience. I don't know if I'd take that to Carnegie or anything, but as a second bike, maybe that'd be a good option. More road-oriented machine. It is a 2-up, so I could bring the wifey, but that is an option. Now that my legacy WR250R is sold, I've got a few options, and I've got a few more video ideas coming up, but let me know in the comments what you think is a natural upgrade from the WR250R. Definitely appreciate it, and thanks for watching.